Okay, let's do this. Ladies, it's all Fight Connect TV backstage at Cage Warriors Academy in the Devenish, Belfast, with Victoria's teammate tonight.
Yes.
Like, what a brilliant night for KF Martial Arts, right? Ian Garry.
How are we? How's things?
Yeah, really, really
Long
good.
time.
I know.
Long time.
The last time I interviewed you was
Right
behind the red wall.
Behind the red wall in. Jeez, when was that? That was after K1 fight, wasn't it?
That's a while.
That was a while ago. That was back in like March or no. Tell you what, that was in September.
Yeah.
That was after. That was a
That's
K1
a year
fight.
ago.
That was a year ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big things since then.
A lot has changed since then, right? What the hell? Like, let's talk about last weekend. Like, stole the show.
Insane.
Cage Warriors.
Yeah, it was an amazing event. Credit to Cage Warriors. They put on a spectacular event. We were in the BT Sports studio for Cage Warriors Unplugged, and it was just phenomenal. Everything was just amazing. The setup, like the way it was run, was just brilliant. And then I went in there. I actually hated the first round. It was really awkward. My opponent felt like he was going to sprint at me. Yeah. And I just had to kind of keep my distance. I knew he wasn't going to take me down. I mean, I don't mind getting taken down because I love being on the ground. I want to prove how good I am on the ground, but Chris doesn't let me. Yeah. So I just went in, got it done in the second round. I hurt him with a couple of low calf kicks, and seeing it when I dropped him with one of them, I took the legs from underneath him. Seeing in his eyes it hurt, I was like, stand back up. I went back for that leg, last second, question marked it up. Yeah. Feet right in the jaw and just goodbye, take care.
Because it was so quick to when we were watching it live, it was like, oh, what's happened there? Yeah. And it was no one really knew what was about to happen. So when you watched it back and slowed it down, it was like, wow.
Flick right through the jaw, right underneath the jaw, and just a quick flick. There's the champ here. Get in there. Get over here. Come here, sit down. Get in and show off that goal. Get in.
Chris Fields has a beer and all.
Get in, baby.
Jump in. We'll get you all in. We'll get you all in.
This. Yes. My man. Tell you what.
Are we all in here? This is deadly. Great. Can I before I say anything?
Where's mine?
Chris, the best moment there was you going to him. All right, you didn't win the World Cup. Taka was brilliant. Listen, before we get started, congratulations, like Taka Mhandu, Cage Warriors title. Wow.
It's literally been a dream of mine to actually put on the yellow pro girls, but to put on the amateur ones on a journey to that has been. It's been a kind of long and daunting experience. But I remember whenever I first started solidifying my training and getting down all the time, and then Chris actually took a shine to me. I was like, this is the place I need to be to get to where I want to be.
Not like that. Not like that. Look, not like that. Like.
But I knew I was in the right place to get me to where I want to be, and this is the first step to getting to that eventual goal, of getting the professional one of these. So I'm happy to be surrounded by good people. You know Ian yourself, like the fella's he's flying through his career, like he's doing unbelievable, and this man is the genius behind it all. So
I'll second that.
Yeah, it's actually quite full circle because
good looking.
The last time I interviewed you was in this very room. It was actually here, and I'm not sure, was that your first fight?
That was my second fight, yeah. And I remember telling you that I'm going to have this belt sometime this year.
You actually said in the interview, you were like, the next time I see you, I'm going to have a belt to my shoulder. And here we are, a couple months later.
Let's not do the secret bollocks now.
No, like
believe it, achieve it. You know. What actually happened is Taka decided he wants him and worked his arse off for it. That's not bollocks visualization. That's hard work and determination. Different things.
That's all it is. Honest work, real honest work, and he puts in the hours, and we all do. Everyone at the team is a credit to the hard work. Everyone.
Chris, let's talk for a second. Literally, the gym could not be going any better. Strength to strength.
Yeah, Ian could have finished going in the first round, but we're like nothing will ever be good enough. I'm happy. Look, the lads worked their arse off. I demand a lot of them. I'm a bit of a I do want them for the guys, but I'm a bit of a Nazi when it comes to training. Yeah, dick. If you don't show up, and Taka would know this more than anyone. You show up late, anything like that, you're getting the shit. And I've never been a fan of this coaching thing, that it's not like your guys aren't a reflection of you. My guys are a complete reflection of me, how they handle themselves, how they speak to you, how they speak to other people, how they act as human beings, so that's I have to teach young men that in the gym, and I think that's what's so good about the sport. I think we chatted about this before. We had a really bad situation in the gym the last time we spoke, and I think something like this sport, and I'm not saying come to my gym, go to any gym, but something like this sport is going to save young men like this man here. We met in a pub, Taka had been on an all-day bender. He trained with me for a couple of months, and then he'd left and drifted off, and I met him in the pub, and he was there, I'm going to be back, the usual bollocks. And I said, yeah, just come down and stop talking shite. And then he came down, and here we are.
Yeah. Absolutely. But it means a lot more to you. I mean, like, I know you've had these experiences in the gym, and obviously you're taking the lads from strength to strength, and so obviously it's personal because you are the coach. But it has to be, I mean, it is admirable the fact that you've taken on so much as in responsibility. And anyone would say you're sitting in that corner and you might as well be in there yourself. You can see it in your face, you can hear it in your voice. Yeah.
We all know we have to do it.
But, I mean, is it worse for you? I mean, obviously you fought at the highest level. Do you know what I mean? Is it...
I'd rather fight any day. Yeah. Please, someone find me. But no, I mean, I'd actually rather fight any day than actually like corner. I love cornering. I get some of the same feelings, but it's way worse. Like, it's way and I'm not a guy that gets everyone else to take my classes, and I only look after the guys that are pros. Or I train with every single guy that comes through that gym. I roll with them personally. I've met all these guys from the day they came in. Like, we had Ben Hughes start the show for us tonight. That kid walked in a skinny 15-year-old. Now he's a skinny 18-year-old. But he I was like, I'm gonna be completely honest, I was shitting myself before walking out, because I have this kid, he's like under my control. If it, like, I know he's phenomenal, I know how good he is, but if it doesn't go well, you know what I mean? I feel like it's on me somehow, I feel like he's going like, how did you let this happen to me? So I take it very personally, but I think that works. I think that I appreciate that.
When you and Tom set up this gym, and you sit down and you're like, we're gonna start this gym. This is what we want. This is how we're gonna set out. How we're gonna do things. Could you envision it to go like this quickly?
The truth is that, like, if I set it up by myself, it'd be bankrupt right now. You know what I mean? It wouldn't have lasted. Like, me and Tom are like yin and yang. We're very different, like, people. Like, when you chat to us, but like on the big things we're the same. On all the big stuff we're the same. And it just, like, that combination works, and you're seeing the results of it. I would have been happy. I would have been happy if one of my guys was getting here at this stage. Like, this is all I've done, and obviously, and this isn't like, there's amazing what Taka done, but like, what I mean is, like, we've even surpassed that. We've a pro Cage Warriors champion, we have a future Cage Warriors champion that everyone can see. We have a bunch of guys. We have like 4 waves. Ben Hughes is like the 4th wave, and there's lads behind him, and already they're like boom, boom. I've lads that are still in 6th class in school begging me for fights. You know what I mean? Like, and they're killing everyone in the gym. It's hard to refuse. I'm just going, look, finish your leaving, sir. Then So
I remember, Ian, back when you first came on the scene, you were saying, I'm the future. And I mean,
on me
it's,
now.
is it?
It's on me now.
There we go. It's tattooed on you, right? But Chris, the guys, it's an exciting time with you guys, with the Team Rhino guys, with you guys. It's like this new wave, and it's starting to freshen everything back up again.
I think, like, the market's not cornered anymore. You know what I mean? It's us. It's like there's lots of teams, there's lots of young guys coming through. Shows like this, like the truth is that Northern Ireland's kept the thing alive. Without the North, without the fights, none of my guys would have come through. I wouldn't have them. So we wouldn't have any shows. And like, not that Decky isn't doing a great job, just not enough shows. He's trying his arse off, but there's just not enough shows. So I think we all like kind of have to appreciate that all my guys that have come to this level, the Takas, the Ians, they've all come through fighting in the North, and without that, I feel like the sport in general would have folded, which is a sham.
There's only one of us, by the way, just so you know. There's only one of us, ain't no one else.
Well, listen, the champ, we're forgetting about the champ here. Listen, Taka, before...
This is what happened. We were in the same year together, and we
Who would
said
have
this.
known?
Huh?
Who would have known?
We knew. No one else knew.
Two absolute cocky arseholes, yeah.
But a little bit of humility in there as well, so it's kind of charming. It's charming cockiness.
I think the beauty of that is for the lads, and for me too. Like, you can't be like that in the gym. There's so many killers. That kid Ben Hughes that fought tonight, I was rolling with him there a while ago, and I went. I'm going to ease up a little bit because he's a fight coming on. His confidence okay. Within 30 seconds, on my back about to choke me. I'm like, oh my fucking god, he's going. And all the lads will hear about it if he gets me. You know what I mean? There's another kid, Roman, in the gym. He's like a young, kind of up and coming kid. I'm moving around with him one night, I'm trying to be all loose, and he cracks me a right hand. I'm like, oh shit.
That's what's going to start happening. It's like, that meme with Splinter and the mutant turtles, when they little turtles, and then they
I've had a saying since I've said to the lads since day one: if you breed wolves, you're going to get bit. You know, so and that's what I want. That's what I want to happen. You know? So yeah, you're not getting it.
I'm chomping at him.
I'm gonna let Taka have it.
I hate it. He's so good. I'm just here. Oh, I can't wait to get him. I can't wait.
It's happening. It's happening. Well, listen, lads, congratulations to you. Like, that was really exciting. Really, really well done. Congratulations.
Here, sorry, and another thing is people like you coming to these shows and giving the lads like a platform and like giving them an opportunity to speak to people. It's like, again, this wouldn't be happening without people on the ground doing this shit. You know what I mean? We're all lucky that it stayed together because it could easily have fucked up. You know? Yeah.
And we are going to stay together, and we're a community, and we're going to drive it.
So it's about family, and I'm just about that one relationship, one from my dad, and he's not here to actually see me become the man I am today. And he always tried so hard to push me to become a better person, and then I lost him, and then I was kind of lost for a while. Then met him, got me back in the right direction. So thank you to him and thank you to my dad as well. And and I just have one more thing to say as well. And like they say that it takes a tribe to raise a baby, but it takes a family to make a champion. And I just like to thank everyone from Team KF. That's all really.
You get you there? You get you there? Good. Taka, you've done a good job. You've done a good job.
It's been a long day. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. Well, listen, congratulations again. Really well done. And well done to you.
Fuck off. This is my interview.
Well done to the team. Yeah, well done. Team KF Martial Arts.
Team KF, take over.
Yeah, Cage Arts Academy.